Hello everyone, and welcome back to Fuse Cinema, where in this episode of Video Game Curiosities, we'll be tackling a different fan game called Popgoes 2016. This fan game was originally released by the developer Kane Carter on June 26, 2016, with the game originally being under the name Welcome to Weaselware, as seen in Markiplier's video. Kane Carter was invited to be a part of the Fazbear Fanverse initiative, and in the end decided to join with a prologue game titled Popgoes Arcade, and a spin-off game called My Popgoes, those being just the games that were released under ClickTeam as its current publisher. Currently, there's a remake in development called Popgoes Evergreen. This game plans on being an updated version of Welcome to Weaselware with new lore, updated character models, and even new gameplay mechanics. With that being said, Welcome to Weaselware is no longer considered canon to the lore of Popgoes. So, without any further ado, let's get right into this breakdown of Welcome to Weaselware, otherwise known as Popgoes 2016. By starting off with the characters. Popgoes is the titular character and the primary antagonist of the game. He is an anthropomorphic weasel animatronic who is the primary mascot of the Popgoes Pizzeria, and acts as a member of the band, a cook, a janitor, and as a general help around the pizzeria. He has green eyes, two fangs that stick out of the top of his mouth, a long brown torso with a lighter brown tummy, short brown legs with darker brown rings around each joint, a long and thick brown tail, a microphone, and a top hat identical to Freddy Fazbear's. Whew! That was a mouthful! He's connected to the program that runs the pizzeria called Weaselware. He was originally designed to be a dream catcher that fought off Fritz's nightmares that were brought on by Toy Bonnie. Stone the Crow is also an antagonist in the game. He is an anthropomorphic crow animatronic who holds a red sign that directs people to various parts of the pizzeria. Curiously, he does not move in the game. He has pinkish red eyes, a beak, a dark bluish-black torso, arms and legs, and carries a red sign with arrows facing both to the left and the right saying walk-in entrance and drive-thru, respectively. And if there were multiple of him together, they'd be called a murder, a name cheeky enough to make even William Afton blush. Stone was originally connected to Weaselware, but he was removed from it due to some incidents regarding the editing of his sign. He was originally designed to be a dream catcher that fought off Fritz's nightmares that were brought on by Balloon Boy. Blake is another antagonist in this game. He's an anthropomorphic badger that helps children with their Weaselware phones. He has a black torso, arms, and legs wearing a light gray sleeveless vest on his torso, a white head with two black stripes on the left and right sides of his head, yellow eyes, and has short claws on his toes. He commonly holds a Weaselware phone, which is held in place by magnets in his hands. He was originally designed to be a dream catcher that fought off Fritz's nightmares that were brought on by Mangle. Fun fact, Blake the Badger is the only character in Popgoes 2016 to have an official Funko plushie. While yes, there is an official Funko plushie of Popgoes, it is based on the updated model. But the Blake the Badger plushie is based on this specific model. Sarah is one half of the Squirrel Sisters, her sister Saffron being the other member. She's another antagonist of the game. Sarah is based off of a gray squirrel despite her having a yellowish color palette. Sarah's body is similar to that of Toy Chica, almost down to a T. Sarah herself has a yellowish blonde color scheme. Her cheeks are white, and she has a bluish nose and a matching colored bathing suit piece. Her hairstyle is similar to that of Sally Acorn from the Sonic Archie comics. Didn't expect to hear Sonic being mentioned in a Five Nights at Freddy's fan game video, did you? To be honest, neither did I. While on stage, Sarah can be seen holding a blue bass guitar, but cannot be seen holding it anywhere else. Sarah, during the day, is the bassist of the Popgoes Pizzeria. She isn't directly connected to Weaselware, but still helps Popgoes finish his tasks. Saffron is the other half of the Squirrel Sisters. Her appearance is based on a red squirrel. She's another antagonist of the game. Her fur is a reddish copper-brown color, similar in appearance to wood. Her tail looks similar to that of a beaver's. She has a pink nose and dark freckle-like spots on her muzzle. Saffron has bright pink eyes and a bathing suit piece like Sarah, except hers is a pink color. She has dark brown hair that is swept to the right side of her head, and during the day, Saffron is the guitarist of the Popgoes Pizzeria. Her programming is exactly the same as Sarah's, implying that they complete similar tasks. Originally, Fritz planned to program the Squirrel Sisters to turn the heaters in the vents on and off, but ultimately decided against it. Black Rabbit is another antagonist in the game. The Black Rabbit's design is almost completely identical to Shadow Bonnie from Five Nights at Freddy's 2, though one key difference is that the legs, head, and arms are separated from the torso. The Black Rabbit has glowing white eyes and teeth, and has the ability to float. Its parts disintegrate after each night ends. The Black Rabbit can only attack once all its parts are reattached. Strings is an AI experiment designed by Fritz as a test for the Curiosity module made to act as the security guard for the Popgoes pizzeria. It is a tall, slender, alien robot with 6 arms, a camera for a head, and a heart rate monitor. Strings is attached to a stand that says,
Security, Strings.
And under that it says,
Sentient therapy robot in night guard simulation.
It is able to piece together information in order to create a logical thought process, but as a side effect, it can incorrectly interpret data and in turn make inaccurate conclusions, which is how Gemstone and the Lux animatronics appear to him. Gemstone being an icicle-looking version of Stone the Crow, with his sign now reading, Find the Truth, and the Lux animatronics being grayish versions of each member of the Popgoes animatronics, with colored lines on each animatronic's joints respective to each of their characters. Green for Popgoes, yellow for Blake, red for Stone, blue for Sarah, and pink for Saffron. Strings is capable of panicking, which causes it to overheat. If this happens, it will automatically shut down, causing a jump scare. It was originally designed to be a dream catcher that fought off Fritz's nightmares that were brought on by the puppet. Simon is an AI replica of a person designed by Fritz. He is a large, dark purplish-black skeletal robot with no nose, glowing white eyes, an exposed heart in his ribcage, a heart monitor over his heart, and a metal endoskeleton holding his bones in place. He was created by Fritz in an attempt to bring his brother back to life. Simon's appearance is based on old legends of Purple Guy due to Fritz not remembering what he looked like. And now onto the Curiosities of Popgoes 2016. Originally, this game was planned to be released in 2015, but due to internal problems, the game had to be delayed until June 26, 2016. The art in the extras menu gives a different idea of what the game was originally going to be like. Each hour of the game is equal to 1 minute in real life, making each night last more than 10 minutes to finish. This makes Popgoes the fan game with the second to longest night duration, Five Nights at Freddy's in real-time 6-hour mode being in first place with one night lasting 6 real-life hours, and Dormitibus being in third place with each hour lasting around 48 seconds and 7.2 minutes per night. Popgoes was originally going to have a comic to go along with it, but that eventually got cancelled. Within the extras menu of the game, there's a discarded design for an animatronic called Morse the Mole, an animatronic that was going to appear in the 2015 release of the game. The design was discarded for not fitting with the current vision of the game. Its mechanics were going to be equivalent to that of Stone the Crow, although Kane did not discard this character entirely. Morse is planned to be the main antagonist for the remake of Popgoes Arcade. During the nights, there are hallucinations of the toy animatronics in specific chambers. The toy animatronics have a very important role in the history of Popgoes' founder, and the tragedies that happened to him and the restaurant. Interestingly, in these hallucinations, Mangle's body seems to be repaired. Popgoes' full name is Popgoes the Weasel, being a clear reference to the nursery rhyme of the same name. Within the lore of Popgoes, Shadow Bonnie, otherwise known as Black Rabbit in the game, is the soul of Fritz's daughter who is desperately trying to materialize at all costs, forcing Popgoes to print parts of her body and leave them behind for us to find and put back together. Currently, the Popgoes franchise has 6 projects released and 1 project currently in development. Popgoes and Popgoes Arcade being released in 2016, Popgoes Arcade 2 released in 2017, Popgoes Memories released in 2018, the demo for Popgoes Finale released in 2019, and My Popgoes released in 2024. Popgoes Evergreen being the game that's currently in development. In the extras menu of the 2016 version of Popgoes, there is an image of a human face in monochromatic tones. This is the face of Fritz, the owner of the pizzeria, and the character we play as in the game. This image was originally going to be used as a hallucination caused by the panic meter, though in the end this creepy feature was scrapped. And that's it for today's video. What did you think? Please let us know in the comments section below. I read all the comments after all. If you haven't, please make sure to check out our playlist that houses every episode in this ongoing series. This has been Video Game Curiosities on Fuse Cinema, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!